For me, one of the most frustrating things in our society is the abundance of miscommunication and assumptions. The amount of problems that could be solved with better communication and understanding, therefore having important information being spread more widely, is more than you might think. If there's anything I could do to help fix the world, I would have all 8 billion of us sit in a room and talk it out. Of course, I don't lack the critical thinking skills to realize that that wouldn't work, but I can at least hope that maybe one day our culture will become one of explaining and educating rather than shunning and shaming when others' views don't line up with ours. I see this kind of miscommunication most prominently when Democrats and Republicans argue over issues. While some beliefs held by either side are widely known, both sides are equally guilty in assuming the beliefs of the other side. A recent issue I saw this with was the controversy over taking down Confederate statues in public. While Democrats tend to believe they should be taken out of public and perhaps replaced with a monument representing a different perspective, with the original statue going to a museum, Republicans tend to believe that it would be wrong of them to take them out of their place and they shouldn't be moved out of honesty about our nation's history. Both these views come from a relatively level-headed standpoint. Neither is very extreme. However, because people rarely take the time to fully explain their views, many people have come to assume the worst, that Democrats want to hide the ugly parts of history or that Republicans want to continue to idolize people who fought for slavery. I won't hide the fact that I'm more on the liberal and democratic side, but I think when we always demonize other viewpoints and don't want to communicate effectively with people who see the world differently, we end up preaching to the choir and we'll never get anywhere. If we're going to change minds, we have to be patient and be willing to take the time to learn both how to talk and how to not assume the worst. I don't believe everyone has to go around educating everyone they talk to about the full complexity of their viewpoints, because no one has the time or energy to do that. I just hope that one day our culture will achieve better communication as a habit rather than something we need to force. With a perspective, I'm MackenzieB.